Well, tough economic times are allowing people to profit off a bit of a gold rush. Now may be a golden opportunity for you to make some quick cash off unwanted jewelry. But beware. Gold is hot. Minutes ago it was a watch, now it's a mortgage payment.
Yeah, it sure is.
Rick Hernandez and his family buy old gold and other precious metals, and even he's stunned by the price.
It's double what it was, 20 years ago, so that's a big deal.
Long seen as a safe investment, gold usually goes up when the economy goes down. Add the current debt crisis to the ongoing recession, and today gold is worth $1,600 an ounce. So a lot of people have gone treasure hunting through their own jewelry boxes.
People come in every day selling chains, bracelets, engagement rings from ex-boyfriends, selling their gold teeth.
He says once a woman took the bridge right out of her mouth and asked him to remove the gold. And why not? The money can be really good.
I'm getting 28.16 total.
Nice.
Not bad.
Now, before you go rummaging through your jewelry box, there are a few things you need to know if you want to trade your gold for cash. First rule of thumb, so you don't get ripped off, know the weight and carat of your jewelry.
Like number 750 is the indication for 18 karat. Well, now you're getting paid for 75% gold, and if they tell you it's 14 karat, you got to be careful with certain things like that.
The jewelry should be weighed and tested in front of you. And remember, $1,600 is for pure gold.
14 karat gold, that's 58% gold. So you're going to get less than that 1,600 unless you have 22, 24 karat. That's when you're closer to the 1,600.
Finally, best bit of advice, shop around. This may be a modern day gold rush, but you don't have to rush and take the first offer you receive.
Call it the modern-day gold rush. People are filling jewelry stores and cash for gold outlets around the country looking to sell anything gold. The scene is no different at FH Gold Buyers here along Jewelers Row in Philadelphia.
Business has been crazy. People are coming in constantly all day long. The lines just keep, the phone just doesn't stop ringing, because when they see on the news and people are advertising saying that gold's 1,900, when they know it's been the last couple months 1,300, 1,400, made a huge difference in the amount of people that are coming out when they hit us.
While the price of an ounce of gold hit nearly $1,900 this week, it's down to around $1,700 now. But that didn't stop Frank Laverghetta from coming in.
Well, of course, the price of gold was way up, and what I'm selling I haven't used probably in 20, 30, 40 years. So instead of sitting there, I figure I may as well take the cash and go.
The price is right.
The price is right.
18 karat.
Rings, bracelets, and necklaces are the norm. Some people bring in coins and cutlery. And then
Even people bringing in their teeth inside here. I even have some here with the roots still connected. Even some jewelry stores are coming in selling stock that they haven't sold.
now parting with the gold items can become a bit tricky.
Sometimes mother and daughters come in here, and then people are selling #1 mom charms, and they're like, I bought you that, Mom. She's like, yeah, but I don't wear it, and gold's really high now, so we're just going to get rid of it. So
everywhere you look these days, a cash for gold sign catches your eye, but the experts say be careful to do your homework before you go and sell to make sure you're getting the most for your gold. Rick Hernandez says some places only give you 50 to 75% of the market value. He offers customers 96% of market value and still makes money by repurposing the gold himself.
all the yellow gold is what we purchase, and we alloy it down. We melt it here, alloy it down, and what we do is mostly make engagement rings. We don't really make too many bracelets and chains. That's like seasonal, but somebody gets engaged or has an anniversary every single day of the year, so that does keep us busy.
That is yours.
And the shop stays busy with customers who want and sometimes need to make a little extra cash.
The majority of the people come in because they feel as though they have to pay bills. They have to get gas in their car. So you see, a lot of people do. We see a lot of people cry in here sometimes. Because they're happy to get the money, but on the other hand, they really have bills that they got to pay.
Or it's just an offer they can't pass up.
So I thought it was a good time, and I have a lot of gold. So I thought it was time to cash in, and I made out great.
Many people expect the price to rise again, going well above $2,000 an ounce. In Philadelphia, Kyle Schmoyer, Ebru News.
12 penny weight. Comes out to $625, including the 6 little diamonds.
I have to call her up. Okay, let me come back.
Sure, that's no problem.
Want me to hold it?
No, well, I'm just going to write not sold on here,
Right.
and I'll give you a copy of it.
Okay.
Here you are.
Pull her up, okay?
That's yours. And that's your copy for that.
Well, you know I'll be reminding you to stick to your budget in these last shopping days so that you don't face a credit card debt hangover come January and February. But what about making a few extra dollars for those last-minute presents? Well, Rick Hernandez from FH Gold Buyers is here to tell us what you need to know when selling gold jewelry, and that's where you can find some extra cash. So thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us. We're glad to be here.
Well, so first, do I have to get my old jewelry prepared?
No, you could just bring it in, whether it's tangled or not. We'll bring it in. We'll sort it for you. We'll do all that for you. Just put it in a plastic bag, bring it in. For instance, like everybody has an earring that they're looking for that they lost.
One earring. Yep, we all have
That missing
that.
pair. Just for this one earring, although it's only 10 karat gold, with the price as high it is today, that one earring is going to be almost $30 for one single earring.
Wow.
Even one pocket watch, which nobody really wears pocket watches anymore.
Well, I do around my neck, but go ahead.
Just the pocket watch
Yes.
alone, because it's almost solid gold, it almost weighs 1 ounce, will come out to be $623.
Now you're putting
for-
you're putting different but these are different kinds of gold, right? So tell me the
Definitely.
difference between the carats and how much that's going to get
Definitely.
me.
For 10 karat is going to be the least that you're going to get because it's only 41% gold.
Okay.
14 karat is the average. Most jewelry is made out of 14 karat. That's going to be about 58% gold. Now 18 karat, that is where you're going to start getting bigger bucks because it's almost 75% pure. You're going to get a lot more because gold is $1,140 an ounce right now, so it's pretty high.
Yeah, so we have this example, a 10 carat ring worth $100
Yes.
is 130 in 18
Right.
carat.
For
So you
instance,
want
like
to look
just
for
this
the
little ring
higher,
right
you
here.
want to have the higher carat, right?
Definitely, that's going to make the difference in it. You know, although it all has value, it's going to have a little bit more value in the same weight.
And then what if I have stones? Because I see this ring has a stone in it. What if I have stones in my
Yes.
jewelry?
For the diamonds, we'll pay you for the diamonds because the diamond for the color stones, it's not something that we're in the market to do, and it is really difficult. But we can actually return them to you, remove them and return them to you. You can make another piece of jewelry with.
Oh, that's great. All right, so let's talk about selling. You need to shop around, right?
Definitely. We
Ask
ask
to
everybody
see-
to shop around.
Ask
Definitely.
to see the scale.
Yes.
Because you have a scale right here, so I can
Yes.
see exactly how much it weighs, and
You
then
want to
you
make sure
figure
you're
it
getting
out.
paid for the right weight. Definitely.
Make sure your gold is separated out, or watch it be separated. And you
Right.
said you can bring it
And at
all
least you
tangled.
can
You can bring
look
it
at
in
it
there.
yourself and see that some of them are marked 14 karat and 10 karat. Just be aware of what you're bringing in.
And in your case, you said you don't use the stones, so I should say, well, I'd like the stones back because maybe somebody will pay me something for them, right?
Definitely. So at least, or else you could make something else with this. So we could definitely return them to you at no charge.
That's great. Okay. And then let's talk about some other advice. I guess I should go to different places to see who's going to, because we think that gold is a set price, but different people are going to give me different amounts of money. Again,
It's
shop
always
around,
good.
shop around, right?
That is definitely the key, to shop around. Don't just take the first price that you get from the first person. It's better to go shop around and make sure that the price that you're getting is competitive with what the market is today, because it's super high. Something that you bought 20 years ago, 10 years ago, even after wearing it all that time, you should get close to what you paid for it because gold is super high right now.
Excellent. Well, I know a lot of people need a little extra cash in this next week, so thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, gold prices hit record highs today, topping more than $1,100 an ounce. And it seems because of this, people aren't just cashing in their old jewelry, they are selling gold teeth as well. These are Sybil Munger's great-grandmother's old gold teeth, and instead of getting cash for sentimental reasons, Sybil asked FH Gold buyers to turn the old gold into a new ring. The owner of the store, Rick Hernandez, says with gold at record highs, he's seeing more and more people cashing in their gold teeth, hoping to make a good profit, and says because gold teeth are typically made with a higher grade of gold, more like 18 karat, you could get more than what you bargained for.
The last time gold was this high was in 1981. This is the highest ever, but the highest it's ever been was in 1981. And for 20 years, it was about 600. So now it's about double that. So I don't really want to take the chance and wait another 20 years for it to go and, back down or go back up. So I think right now is definitely the time to sell.
But before you sell anything, make sure you do your research. Shop around for the best price. One last thing, silver prices, they're also high right now. If you have a quarter from 1964 or older, FH Gold buyers will pay you $2.75. That's because those coins were made with 90% sterling silver. Not bad for a 25-cent coin.
old gold chains, tangled trinkets, junk jewelry. It's doing you no good this way, so why not turn it into money? On Jewelers Row, business is booming. Jeweler Rob Wiener of Robert Lance Jewelers has been handing out cash to customers selling their jewelry. Quote, "I've been like Santa Claus. This has been Christmas every day of the year," Wiener said. This is the second time Jeannie Fisher is selling scrap gold, and the second time she's more than happy with what she's gotten in return. Quote, "Another $800, so it's a lucky day," Fisher said. With the weak economy driving gold prices to an all-time high, experts say now is the time to cash in. But if you want to get the most green for your gold, you'll need to shop around. In one day, CBS 3 took a hidden camera to 10 stores that buy gold in South Jersey and Philadelphia. We took the same gold pieces to each and got nearly 10 different offers, from $100 to $260. On Jewelers Row, we got the widest range. FH Gold buyers offered us double what the South Jersey Jewelers offered, a whopping $260. But on the same street, another jeweler offered the lowest price, just $100. When we went back and asked why, we got a very honest answer. Quote, "I tried to buy it as cheap as I can. I tried to sell it as much as I can. If I can't buy it at the price that I want, then I don't want to buy it," said Marvin Castle of Nathan Postiloff Inc. It's his right to offer whatever price he wants. But it may be in your best interest to turn down that offer and go next door. That's what we did. But how does the jeweler who offered us $260 explain why he's willing to pay so much for our junk? Quote, "We tried to pay 96% of what the market is, so that's why a lot of people don't pay nearly that much," said Fidel Hernandez of FH Gold Buyers. So just because you may now be in the business of selling gold instead of buying it, remember, you're still the customer. So shop your gold around before you trade it for green.
Do you think all gold buyers pay the same? Of course not. FH Gold Buyers pays the highest prices for your gold guaranteed because we pay New York prices. Come to FH today, get a free estimate, and see for yourself how FH will pay you more. Don't pawn it. You could end up losing your items. Instead, bring it to FH Gold Buyers and double your pawn money. Today, gold prices are high. Small earrings like these can pay up to $100. At FH Gold Buyers, we don't pawn, we pay.